Major changes could be coming to Emmerdale, and fans are already bracing themselves for heartbreak. New reports and growing speculation suggest the ITV soap may be preparing a dramatic Dingle family exit as part of a wider cast shakeup, and viewers are seriously worried about what this could mean for the future of the village. Whenever a Dingle storyline takes center stage, emotions run high. But this time, the tension feels different. Rumors of a possible departure involving one of the soap's most iconic family dynasties have sparked panic across social media, with fans desperately trying to figure out who could be leaving and why. Could Emmerdale really be preparing to say goodbye to another major Dingle character? Is this part of a creative refresh behind the scenes? Or is something even bigger happening at ITV? One thing is already clear. The future of the Dingle family may be about to change forever. Introduction. For decades, Emmerdale has remained one of Britain's most beloved and enduring television dramas. The soap has built its success on emotional storytelling, unforgettable characters, and explosive family dynamics that keep viewers deeply invested year after year. And few families have shaped the identity of Emmerdale more than the Dingles. Known for their loyalty, chaos, humour, heartbreak, and larger-than-life personalities, the Dingles have become one of the most iconic soap families in television history. Their storylines have helped define entire eras of Emmerdale, creating emotional connections with viewers that stretch across generations. That's why the latest reports about a possible dramatic Dingle exit are causing such intense reactions online. According to growing speculation, Emmerdale may be preparing a major cast shakeup that could include the departure of a significant Dingle family member. While official confirmations remain limited, the rumors alone have sparked huge discussions among fans who fear the emotional consequences could be enormous. Because when a Dingle leaves the village, it's never just another exit. It becomes an event. Background context. To understand why this story matters so much to viewers, it's important to understand the role the Dingle family plays within Emmerdale itself. The Dingles were introduced during the 1990s and quickly became central to the soap's emotional identity. Initially portrayed as outsiders and troublemakers, the family gradually evolved into one of the village's emotional cornerstones. Over time, viewers watched them survive grief, financial struggles, betrayals, romances, tragedies, feuds, and countless dramatic twists. But no matter how chaotic things became, the family's fierce loyalty to one another always remained at the center of their storylines. That emotional core is what helped audiences connect so deeply with them. For many fans, the Dingles represent continuity within Emmerdale. Their presence links the show's past and present together, creating a sense of familiarity and emotional history that viewers have followed for years. That's why any rumor involving a Dingle exit immediately creates anxiety among the fanbase. At the same time, British soap operas are currently facing a period of transition across the television industry. Rising production costs, evolving audience habits, streaming competition, and changing schedules have forced broadcasters to rethink how long-running dramas are produced and structured. As a result, cast shakeups have become increasingly common across multiple soaps. Sometimes these changes are driven creatively, allowing producers to refresh storylines and introduce new characters. Other times, financial realities behind the scenes may influence difficult decisions about cast size and production priorities. Fans understand these pressures intellectually. Emotionally, however, losing familiar characters is always difficult, especially when those characters belong to a family as important as the Dingles. Main news details. The latest wave of concerns surrounding Emmerdale began after reports and fan discussions suggested that producers may be planning a dramatic Dingle departure as part of a broader cast restructuring. Although ITV has not fully confirmed every detail currently circulating online, speculation has intensified rapidly. Viewers immediately began analyzing recent episodes for clues. Some fans noticed that certain Dingle characters have recently received increased emotional focus, often a classic soap sign that major developments could be approaching. Others pointed to unresolved conflicts, changing relationships, and subtle dialogue moments that might hint at an upcoming exit storyline. Soap fans are experts at spotting warning signs. And right now, many believe Emmerdale may be quietly setting the stage for a major emotional farewell. Part of what makes the speculation so intense is the uncertainty surrounding which Dingle character may actually leave. Because the family includes multiple fan favorites with deep emotional histories, viewers are naturally worried about losing someone who has become central to the identity of the soap itself. Online discussions have exploded with theories. Some fans believe the exit could involve a long-serving character whose storylines have recently shifted direction. Others suspect the soap may be planning a shock departure designed to completely surprise audiences. There are even theories suggesting the rumored cast shakeup could trigger multiple story changes across the village, not just within the Dingle family itself. That possibility has only increased audience anxiety. One especially important factor in this conversation is how emotionally connected viewers feel to legacy soap families. Characters who remain on-screen for years become woven into audience routines and emotional memories. Fans don't simply watch these characters. They grow up with them. That emotional attachment is why even rumors of a Dingle exit generate reactions far beyond ordinary television casting news. Recent storyline developments have also added fuel to the speculation. Emotional tensions within the family, shifting relationships, personal struggles, and uncertain futures have all created an atmosphere where viewers feel something major may be approaching. Some fans believe producers are deliberately building emotional groundwork before announcing a departure officially. Others fear the show may be preparing a heartbreaking exit storyline involving tragedy, conflict, or emotional separation from the village. And because Emmerdale has a long history of dramatic farewells, audiences know anything is possible. Another major talking point involves the broader cast shakeup itself. When soaps restructure casts, it often signals a transitional period creatively. New characters may arrive, older storylines may conclude, and the emotional balance of the show can shift significantly. That's why many viewers are not only worried about the possible exit itself, but also about what it may signal for the future direction of Emmerdale overall. Could producers be preparing a new era for the soap? Are legacy characters becoming less central? Or is this simply part of the natural evolution every long-running television drama eventually experiences? Right now, fans are searching for answers. Public and media reactions. The reaction online has been huge. Fans of Emmerdale have flooded social media with emotional responses, concerns, and passionate debates about the rumored Dingle exit. Many viewers admitted they are genuinely worried about the future of the soap if another iconic Dingle character disappears from the village. Some described the rumors as heartbreaking, while others argued that the Dingles are too important to Emmerdale's identity to lose. One major theme appearing across fan discussions is fear of change. Longtime viewers often develop deep emotional attachments to legacy characters and families. For many fans, the Dingles represent stability and continuity within the constantly changing world of soap opera storytelling. Entertainment websites and soap discussion pages have also amplified the speculation, publishing articles analyzing possible cast shakeups and exploring theories about who may be leaving. As expected, that coverage has fueled even more online conversation. Interestingly, not all reactions have been negative. Some fans believe cast shakeups can ultimately benefit long-running soaps creatively, opening space for fresh storylines and new characters. Others argue that Emmerdale has successfully reinvented itself multiple times over the years and may simply be evolving once again. Still, even viewers who support creative change admit losing a beloved Dingle would carry enormous emotional weight. That emotional investment is what makes the story feel so significant. Analysis: what this means. From a storytelling perspective, the possibility of a major Dingle exit represents more than just one character leaving. It potentially signals a shift in the emotional structure of Emmerdale itself. Legacy families like the Dingles act as emotional anchors within soap operas. They provide continuity across generations of storytelling and help audiences maintain long-term emotional connections to the show. When a major member leaves, it changes relationship dynamics throughout the village. It also creates creative opportunities. Soap producers often use exits to launch new conflicts, reshape families, introduce fresh characters, or explore emotional fallout across multiple storylines. In that sense, departures can become catalysts for major narrative change. But there is always risk involved. Fans may embrace evolution when it feels emotionally authentic, but they can react strongly if they believe iconic characters are being removed purely for practical or financial reasons. That's why the rumored cast shakeup feels especially sensitive. The Dingles are deeply tied to Emmerdale's identity, meaning any major departure must be handled carefully to preserve audience trust and emotional investment. At the same time, television itself continues changing rapidly. Broadcasters face pressure to adapt to new viewing habits, streaming competition, and production realities. Long-running soaps must constantly balance nostalgia with reinvention in order to survive. That balance is never easy. And right now, Emmerdale appears to be standing directly in the middle of that challenge. Future possibilities. Looking ahead, several possible outcomes remain on the table. One possibility is that the rumors may ultimately lead to a temporary departure rather than a permanent exit. Soap operas frequently allow characters to leave and later return, especially when audiences remain emotionally attached to them. Another possibility is that producers are intentionally building suspense before unveiling a dramatic storyline connected to the rumored exit. If that happens, fans can likely expect an emotional farewell packed with conflict, heartbreak, and major consequences for the remaining Dingle family members. Some viewers are also wondering whether the rumored shakeup could introduce a new generation of characters into the village. Soap operas often evolve by gradually shifting focus toward younger characters, while maintaining connections to legacy families. There's also the chance that the speculation itself may be partially exaggerated, with producers carefully using mystery and uncertainty to keep viewers emotionally engaged. Because one thing soap audiences know very well is this: sometimes the biggest twists are the ones nobody predicts. Conclusion. The growing speculation surrounding a dramatic Dingle exit on Emmerdale has already sparked enormous reactions from fans who fear major changes may be coming to the village. Whether the rumors ultimately prove true or not, the conversation itself highlights just how emotionally important the Dingle family remains to viewers after all these years. For many fans, the Dingles are not simply characters. They are part of the emotional history of Emmerdale itself. And if the soap truly is preparing a major cast shakeup involving one of its most iconic families, the consequences could reshape the future of the village in ways audiences will never forget. Viewer engagement. What do you think about the rumors surrounding a dramatic Dingle exit in Emmerdale? Which Dingle character would you be most upset to lose? And do you think the soap can continue evolving without damaging the emotional heart of the show? Share your theories and predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Emmerdale updates, soap spoilers, and entertainment news coverage.